what could be causing this golfer to hit top shots and hit slices as well. So the biggest thing that I'm looking at is in the setup position, as we take this club back, we're going to reference the back side of this golfer here. As he swings into the downswing, into the backswing, we're going to notice that he creates that space away from the wall there. Now, we have to ask ourselves what has actually been created in order to achieve that positioning. And so when we swing back, we're going to take a look at the left knee bend here, and then we're going to look at it at the top of the backswing. So at the very top, we can see a very much increase in the knee bend here. We do want to increase the bend in that lead side on that of that knee there, but when we start to get too much bend, it can cause different tilts to be created within the golf swing. And this is what I think is happening, is that there's too much knee bend going on as we swing the club back, and that's getting the incline to be too steep of our hips. And so if you have any questions about your knee flex or your hip inclination during the backswing, send me your golf swing on Instagram and we'll get it analyzed just like this. And so I'm not a big fan of this pivot here. So ideally, we want to try to decrease the amount of knee bend that's being created in that lead knee. But we're also going to take a look that if we had a view from the side on, we would see some breakdown of the pivot. It's hard to specifically know without having that side on video to know, but just from that backswing or this down the line view, we can see that in the backswing, there's a lot of knee flex there. So that's what I would tidy up. I'd try to focus on that pivot, mainly just that lower body, and start to improve that before we do anything else. Because by the time you reach impact, we're starting to see that you are coming away from that line quite significantly. So that circle that we drew previously is now getting bigger away from where that line is. And so that's the biggest thing I'd work on, is cleaning up that pivot so that during impact we don't see this big standing up effect. So you can see that there's quite a lot of standing up in that positioning. And it would just be a matter of trying to clean up the pivot through a couple drills there.